Yeah, I mean, she's a kid. It's not her fault. Like, come on. Okay, Rosa, I'm disappointed in you, like, deeply disappointed. Abusing Maria in horrible ways once again. I'm sad and pissed at the same time. I cannot cry, but I won't. I don't know. Wow, everything is red. Wait, Rosa's actually dead? 9-year-old kid talking about revenge. This is so wrong. I'm so conflicted in this episode. Wow, and everything broke in her. Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Umineko. Yeah, so, our last episode was pretty emotional. It was kinda heavy episode, but also amazing episode, and we ended up with Maria not being able to go back home because door was closed, so let's see what will happen, how she will get inside. They just go.
ポケットに鍵がない。
Yep, the key is not in your pocket. Standing in front of the door to her house, Maria searched all over her body. The key to the house wasn't there. Probably left it like in shop while she was like taking out of the pockets her friends, basically the puppets. And probably it just like, you know, fall from her pocket. She always methodically put it in the same pocket. So there was no way she had put it in another pocket, but she searched her whole body just in case. Unsurprisingly, it wasn't here. It wasn't there.
お財布を出した時に落とした？お財布を出してしまう時にはちゃんと手応えがあったもん。途中でポケットを探った時にもちゃんと手応えがあった。
Yeah. But
途中
later.
まではあったの。
Yep.
落としてなんかいない。
Oh wait, that mean until partway. Oh, so on the road she also had it. Okay, so where is it? So she didn't drop it at shop. Even though the late autumn wind had been bearable when Maria had been thinking of returning home, where the heater was. Now that she was confused and had lost her key, the wind tormented her. But no matter how hard she searched, she couldn't find her key. She turned out all her pockets and even tried taking off her jacket and hitting it, but it no avail. Of course, she also turned to knapsack Sakutaro was upside down, but he didn't come out. Well, that must have been terrifying for a kid. Like, you cannot just enter your home and it's night. Yeah, I can see. Something that should have been there wasn't when it was supposed to be. Why isn't the key there when I didn't do anything wrong? Why isn't it? Why? Why? Maria was cold and frustrated and angry, and she stumbled on the ground. The bottom of her foot troubled, but that didn't lessen her frustration. At the same time, her tears poured out. Why do we have emotional, sad song for lost keys? Okay. I wonder, will this make me sad? Or not? So far, not. But the music is beautiful. Yep. It wasn't her fault. So it was someone else's fault. But Mary didn't know who that someone was, and could do nothing but continue to let out a moan of anger.
ウリュウ、きっと途中で落としたんだよ。探そう。来た道を戻って探そう。せっかくおでん買ったのに、卵とかおまけしてもらったのに。
Yep.
あったかいうちに食べられない。
I mean, if it's hot, you can just eat it outside. And if it's oden, you can just like drink it, probably, and then you can just I mean, yeah. Yeah, the kid. Yeah, okay, okay. I'm not just thinking like survival stuff right now. Like, you could just use your fingers if you really need it, but yeah, she's like not starving or anything. She's just a kid and she wants to like a proper meal at the table with spoon and or chopsticks or whatever they will use. Because it's not necessarily said that she will use chopsticks, right? Like, you can just use normal utensils, like, that's not weird in Japan, actually.
マリア、悔しいけど探そう。誰も悪くないよ。探そう。
Mane finally lent an ear to Sakutaro's words and began to trot back down the road she had come on. The wind was colder than before, and it felt like it was blowing in through the corners of her jacket in a mean way.
ウリュウ、しっかり足元を見て探そう。そして早くお家に帰って暖房で温まりながらおでんを食べよう。
Also, if it gets cold, you can probably just microwave it. They probably have microwave or something.
きっと美味しいよ。
I would assume.
ない。ない。
As Sakutaro encouraged her, Maria searched for the key. I mean, I feel like I know why they played a sad song for this. It's purely to show, like, Maria emotion right now because she's a kid and she basically cannot enter her own home and she's alone at night. So, yeah. I mean, not alone, she have Sakutaro, but yeah. It's cold, she's alone, cannot enter home, is disappointed, yeah. I can see why this place. But she made it all the way back to the convenience store where she bought the oden. She hadn't found it. Just in case, she asked the man at the convenience store whenever they had found a dropped key. But they hadn't found anything. One more time, she returned home, paying close attention to the area around her feet. But unsurprisingly, she didn't find it. She was no longer frustrated enough to stomp her feet, but hot tears dripped down her face. The oden had cooled down completely. Even though she had been told it would be delicious when warm, she hadn't been able to eat it, even though that man had given her so much free stuff.
ウリュウ、泣かないで。ママは今夜帰ってこないんだよ。
Wow, this sentence doesn't work great. Don't cry, Mama isn't coming back tonight. You don't put these two together.
頑張って探そう。
Like...
なんで見つからないの
Also, now I think about this, in additional to what I said about her being alone and stuff, she also probably feel that like she's insignificant, like she's doing everything wrong and stuff. Like we know she had like bad grades at school and stuff, so she's blaming probably herself as well for like losing it and being useless or something. Yeah, Maria definitely has some problems. And it's not her fault. I mean, yeah, I mean, she's a kid. It's not her fault. Like, come on.
マリア、泣かないで。
What can she do?
頑張って探そう。マリア。
Maria was no longer able to hold back her tears. Sobbing, she clutched Sakutaro and held the back of Oden, returning once more down the road she had come by. Perhaps because more and more houses and stores had turned their lights off by now, it was even darker and harder to search than before. And once again, without finding the key, she returned to the convenience store.
マリアちゃん、鍵まだ見つからないのかい？
Yeah. Help her.
鍵ない。
Like, Maria I wonder if Maria knows, like, remember the phone call to her mother? Or she have, like, just it written down somewhere. I mean, the guys from the store can, like, shelter her and just give Rosa a phone call, right?
お母さん、今日は泊まりだって。鍵ないとお家入れないの？
入れない。
そりゃ困ったね。交番には行ってみた。届いてるかもしれないよ。
ママがおまわりさんに話しかけられても
Wow.
お話ししちゃダメって言った。
Really? Why? Wait, what? I'm confused. Why would you say that? Okay, guys, do you have an idea why? Let me know in the comments. I'm really like... What is this advice? It's terrible advice. For a kid, at least.
そりゃまたどうして？
Yeah. It was probably because Rosa would be liable for making such a young girl like Maria watch over the house by herself. Oh, okay. So basically Rosa covering up her own ass. And because she knew that this wasn't something that would be permitted by society, so Maria was indoctrinated into changing the stores she bought things at, so that she didn't catch the eyes of adults, and into saying no more than a greeting to policemen, even if they talked to her. Maria had obediently done as she was told. Instead of considering why she must do that, she was much more concerned with meekly obeying because her mother had told her so. But the manager of the convenience store probably didn't think of it that way. In the first place, seeing such a young girl being forced to watch over the house alone, and so frequently, would make anyone worry. Yep, no wonder. And then, after making the round trip between her home and store once more, and arriving at the convenience store for the third time, a policeman was there.
あの子です。マリアちゃん、鍵見つかったかい？
見つからない。
お嬢ちゃん、お名前は？
The policeman asked her name, but Maria didn't answer.
お母さんにおまわりさんとお話ししちゃいけないって言われてるの？大丈夫だよ。おじさんは怖くないよ。お嬢ちゃんは晩ご飯は食べた？
だけど、お家に入れないから食べられない。
お母さんはどうしてるの？今日は帰ってこないの？お仕事？お母さんの会社の連絡先わかるかな？
Exactly. Maria hung her head limply. She didn't understand why policeman was getting mad at her. No, he probably wasn't mad at her, but if this reached her mother's ears, then she would definitely be in trouble. Even if she didn't understand the reason why she would be in trouble, she at least understood that much. That sucks. But the policeman wouldn't let Maria go, and her head was swimming from hunger. The policeman noticed that, and it was decided that he would listen to her story as they ate at the police box. Maria was taken to the police box. She had her oden heated in the microwave oven, and even salty rice cakes and hot tea were brought out for her. She had been told not to talk to policemen, but after being asked about Sakutaro, she responded, starting to feel that this wasn't a bad person. And anyway, she wouldn't be able to return home now, so she didn't know what to do now. She told him Mama's work phone number, which she had been told to tell no one of and use only in a very, very serious situation. In the tatami room inside the police box, she ate the oden that was so hot it felt like it would burn her. She watched the policeman making the phone call, lazily thinking, I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
マリア、 ママに怒ら
Yeah,
れる
I
かな
wonder what response Rosa will have. Because Rosa can have like two total opposite responses for that. Because Rosa is very complicated. I'm not entirely sure to which category put her. She will either get mad at Maria for like losing her keys and bothering other people, and she will think that name of Ushiremiya family and like herself, like Rosa, is going to be like bad, basically. Or she will just say in work that her daughter is in trouble and she will just go to her. Because she obviously loves Maria. But it can go two ways.
ウリュウ
I'm really not entirely sure how to categorize Rosa. He must have been listening to the phone ringing for a very long time. He? Is this a new song? With the receiver up to his ear, the policeman looked up at the clock, grumbling. Oh, it's the policeman, okay.
営業時間が終えちゃってるから出ないのかな。
Huh.
もしもし。
Oh, okay.
もしもし。有限会社アンチローザさんで。
Auntie Rosa LTD.
こちら小松川警察署千本桜駅前交番でございます。う大館じゃないや。後宮社長さんはいらっしゃいますか。
He don't even know the name.
はい。休暇中？
Oh shit. So the ticket was actually... Oh fuck. Okay, Rosa, I'm disappointed in you, like deeply disappointed. I'm so disappointed in Rosa right now. Such a disappointment.
はい、
Wow.
社長は昨日から3日間休暇になってます。
Wow. So the ticket really was for the vacation.
どういったご用件で？
いやいやいや。それでどちらにおられるかわかりますかね。連絡先とか聞いてたりしませんかね。
Maybe she had some reason. But what reason can be there? Like to lie to Maria and to leave her alone? Like, for... what the hell? Okay, now I'm getting sad and mad at the same time.
ねえ、誰か社長の旅行先聞いてる？連絡先。
彼氏と札幌カニ食い放題って聞きました。
Wow. Wow, so it's actually... Wow.
Mm, 了解。もしもし？札幌に行ってるそうですけど、連絡先まではちょっとわかりません。ご伝言しますか？
そうですか。参ったな。じゃあ、もし連絡がつきましたら、こちらから電話があったとお伝えできますか？はい。
Wow. What a news, actually. After that, I was taken to the police department, which was even bigger, and ended up spending the night there. Then they asked me various things about myself. A lady who called herself the district welfare officer came by and asked about a lot of things. And I was told, you poor thing. When I heard that, I learned for the first time.
マリアってかわいそうだったの？ウリュウ、そんなことないよ。マリアは幸せ。ほー。
Okay, I did not expect this to go this way actually. Then Rosa came back. And she's mad. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm mad, not... If you are mad on Maria right now, I'm going to be so pissed. I'm just looking at her face and I'm pissed right now. Maria was told to go to her room. But on her way back from the bathroom, she hid by the entrance to the living room and listened to the exchange. The person who had come to visit was the female district welfare officer who had asked Maria various questions on the other day.
そういう押し付けは困ります。マリアは心が純粋すぎて繊細だから、無神経な子がいたら傷つけられてしまうんです。
Really?
余計なおせっかいはやめてください。
Really?
でもね、お母さん、そんなに繊細な子なら、なんで一人で家に放置しておくの？
And tell her that you are in work.
お母さんが一緒にいてあげるべきなんじゃないですか？
なるべく一緒にいるようにしています。そんなこと、あなたに指図される覚えはありません。
そうですか？この辺のご近所ではとても有名ですよ。お宅のお嬢さんが夜、頻繁に買い物や食事に来るって。みんな気にしてて気を使ってくれてたんですよ。
どうしてうちの子だとわかるんですか？
Wow.
子供なんて街中にいくらでもいるじゃないですか。勝手にうちのマリアだと決めつけないでください。
Wow. I'm pissed. I'm so... Been a while. Umineko pissed me that much.
夜に出歩く子供だってたまにはいるでしょう。それらが全てうちの子だという証拠でもあるんですか？
You are right now talking about fucking Maria, so what the fuck? What's the point of this argument even?
ライオンのぬいぐるみを抱いた女の子がよく夕食を食べに来る、買いに来るって。商店街でもとても有名だったんですよ。みんなマリアちゃんのことを思って大切にしてくれてました。
ライオンのぬいぐるみなんてどこにでもあります。自宅まで送るなんて余計なお世話です。
Rosa will probably like destroy Sakutaro or something. Like she will just take him away because Maria was not supposed to take him out.
マリアを誘拐するつもり？
The fuck is wrong with you?
マリアに構わないで。マリアは私の子です。私が育ててます。おかしな施設に入れるつもりもまるでありません。余計なおせっかいはやめて。
ウリュウ、ライオンのぬいぐるみって僕のこと？大丈夫だよ。怒られるのはマリアだよ。サク太郎は関係ないよ。
Oh, we have everything on him. This is... Oh my god, I don't know how to feel. I'm so pissed right now. Maria hugged Sakutaro, continuing to watch her mother fearfully.
私もマリアと毎日一緒にいられたらと思います。
Sure.
でもシングルマザーですから働かなくちゃならない。
Yeah, and you went like for 3 days of vacation, and before that, you got mad at Maria for finding a ticket. You piece of shit.
私はこう見えても会社の社長ですから、社員の生活も背負っている。
Maybe you should not be the president then.
一年中仕事で忙しいんですよ。休む暇だってないんです。
Oh, maybe you should not have a kid.
そう？でもこの3日間お休みだったんでしょ？
Yep.
休みなんかじゃありません。
Haha.
私はずっと会社で泊まりがけで仕事をしていました。
Police found that place. You filthy liar.
他の頼りない社員では片付けられない案件が私には山積みなんです。
どうしてそんな嘘つくの？あなたの会社の人が3日間お休みを取ってますって言ってるのよ。彼氏さんと北海道に行ってきたんでしょ？娘さんを3日間も置いて。
彼氏なんて知りません。北海道なんて知りません。
Wow.
どうしてそんなデタラメ言うの？どうしてなんか証拠でもあるの？何よあんた、勝手に人の家のことに口を出さないでよ。
I so want to end this episode and just not read. I'm that much pissed on Rosa right now. I just... I don't think I ever was pissed like that on Umineko.
私はマリアを愛してるのよ。私には私なりの愛し方があるのよ。勝手に口出さないでよ。
I don't... Rosa showed in the future that she loves Maria actually very much. But her actions are so... She have like some mental problems, I don't know, what the fuck?
私は旅行になんて行ってないわよ。仕事してたのよ、ずっと。マリアに1秒でも早く会いたくて、仕事を少しでも早く片付けようと一生懸命会社に泊まり込んで、ずっと知らない北海道なんて知らないわよ。勝手なこと言わないで。
She get like historical right now, what the fuck?
もう帰ってよ。何なのよあんたは。帰って
Fuck. What the hell? Rosa raged, her hair flying wildly. A teacup was knocked over from the force of her standing up, but far louder than that was the sound of her beating the table with both hands. When faced with a rage that could accurately be described as wide-eyed derangement, the district welfare officer couldn't help but to take him back. And the same went for Maria, who was secretly watching from the hallway. She had already seen her mother in rage several times before this, but she had never seen her this crazy with anger. When she saw this, Maria was sure this was no longer her mother, it was a witch. It was some other evil being that was possessing her mother's body. Yep. And then, she herself was discovered by the evil being. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go! Abusing Maria in horrible ways once again. Mother of the Year strikes back. Maria knew that she was reflected in the eyes, evil being eyes. Her mind went blank, and she felt as though her field of vision was racing off into the distance. I'm so sorry for Maria. After fiercely closing in on Maria, Rosa mercilessly slapped her on her small shoulders and dropped her gaze towards the stuffed animal Maria was holding Sakutaro. Yep, that's the end of Sakutaro.
マリア、あなた、あれだけお外にそれを持って行っちゃダメって言ったのに、持って行ったのね。
ウリュウ、マリアは悪くないよ。僕がついていくって言ったの。違うよ。マリアが寂しいから勝手にサクタロを連れてったの。だからママ、サクタロは悪くないの。
This in the eyes of Rosa, listening to this is so weird probably. and annoying for her at this time. Because she's angered and agitated, and she's just saying her daughter like talking to stuffed animal.
ウリュウ、マリア、サクタロは悪くないよ。サクタロは悪くないよ。
Instead of Maria, the burnt of Rosa's anger was aimed at the lion, stuffed animal Maria was holding. A girl went shopping in the middle of night, always clutching a lion stuffed animal. Because of that, she had become well known in the shopping center.
ぬいぐるみ持ってっちゃダメって言ったでしょ。どうしてあんたはママの言うことが聞けないのよ。どうしてママの言いつけがちゃんと守れないのよ、あんたは。
With every single word, she stamped on her heel and banged furiously on the wall. Of course, she didn't make direct contact with Maria. However, the violence of her harsh sound set them beats against her.
お母さん、おやめなさい。
話してよ。
Wow, she's trying to hold her.
話せって言ってんでしょ。
A district welfare officer had come back to her senses and was winning Rosa's arms behind her back. But the instant Rosa was touched, she went wild, furiously throwing the welfare officer off. She hit the table and fell to the ground. The teacup on the table smashed on the floor, making a violent sound.
マリアは悪くないよ。
Doesn't it count as like attack or something on the officer? I don't know how to call this.
僕が悪いの。だからマリアを叱らないで。サクタロを連れてったのはマリア。サクタロは悪くないの。サクタロは悪くないの。だからサクタロをそんな怖い目で見ないで。見ないで。マリアを叱らないで。マリアを叱らないで。ウリュー。
I don't know which one she wants.
さっきから何をやってるの。
Yeah, talking to herself, huh?
あんた、そのお人形さんごっこ、外でもやってたの。
Yeah, she just realized that.
お店の人の前でもやってたの。
Yeah.
だから覚えられちゃうんでしょ。少しは考えろこのバカ。なんであんたはそう大バカなのよ。
What the fuck?
正直におっしゃいな。お外でお買い物をするとき、ママに内緒でいつもそのぬいぐるみを持ち歩いてたのね。
ウリュウ。
その変なぬいぐるみ語をやめなさい。
Wow.
ぬいぐるみじゃなく、あなたの言葉で喋りなさい。
サクタロはぬいぐるみじゃないよ。マリアの友達だよ。
Wow, this is like confronting the reality, like in the harshest way possible. What the fuck?
ぬいぐるみって言わないで。
Wow.
言わないで。
はいはい、わかったわ。サク太郎だったわね、名前。
Wow. She's going to about to lose her only friend, like the best friend.
ママに内緒でそのサク太郎人形を持っていつもお買い物に行っていたのね。
Yeah, like you said, like in the comments under one of the previous episodes, I'm not sure if in the previous one or in the one before that, that believing actually in like Sakutaro and stuff, it's helping Maria, but is also destructive for her. Like, she's basically closed up for society at this point, and for reality. And that's harming her for the future. Mara admitted it, honestly. If she hadn't admitted it, then Sakutaro would have said something to take the blame. So by admitting it right away, she was protecting her small friend.
サク太郎だけ
Oh wow. Wow, she's trying to determine which toys she should take away.
他には
Wow.
まさか学校にも何か変なの持って行ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
お母さん、お嬢さんは悪くないでしょう。そのキスもおやめなさい。
あんたは黙ってなさい。
You stay quiet, like This episode will be shorter. This episode will be shorter than usual. I cannot handle this shit.
私と娘の話でしょ。ほらマリア、ママの目を見て話をしなさい。ママの質問にお返事は。
サク太郎だけじゃないの。ウサギのみんなも一緒。
今も持ってるの？
おお。
Maria fished around in her pockets, pulling out 4 ceramic rabbits with her tiny hand. The rabbits were her close friends, could be together with her at school in Sakutaro's place. But when Rosa saw that, she shook her head slightly as though dizzy. On a school notice, it had been written that Maria was apparently bringing toys to school and playing with them, and her family was instructed to try and prevent this. But Rosa had rejected that, blaming the teacher and phoning in protests of her own to the school, saying that there was no way her child would bring toys to school. For nearly an hour, she had shouted at the vice principal to stop making false accusations about her daughter. Wow. How should I feel about Rosa? Like, there's a lot of blame on her, but also a lot of things that are like this, like she accused people for like saying bad things about her daughter, and it's like got to apparently be true. So Rosa just is like finding blame, basically. I don't know. My brain just like stopped working for a second. I mean, like, there's parts where she's right and the parts where she's wrong. I have no... Rosa is... I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. To a certain degree, those at school had grasped that Maria was a pitiful girl. Dad knew that the small toys she brought in were her only friends. So they had done their best to overlook it. But when the other students caught sight of them, some of the boys had started complaining that only she could bring toys, and the school had racked their brains on how to cope with this. They had tried to gently send a warning by the way to her mother, but Rosa's overreaction, even Maria's teacher decided to overlook it. Wow. But now Rosa knew. She had been the one who was wrong, and her daughter really had been bringing toys to school. And those at the school had known that she was a disgrace who brought toys to school and played with them as though they were her only friends. To Rosa, who thought her daughter was just a little different from normal children, having this peculiar side of her daughter exposed and found fault with was More than anything else. Something she couldn't bear. So she howled. She raged. A district welfare officer tried to cut between Rosa and Maria again. But she only met with Rosa Ruff once more. Rosa once again threw the woman off with a face like a demon. And when even that failed to cramp her anger, she stomped on the ground over and over again, so forcefully that it seems she might be break through the floor. And after seeming to come back to her senses for a second, she merely froze her harsh breathing and asked Maria.
マリア、そのウサギの音楽隊はマリアの大切なお友達？そう、4人もお友達がいてよかったわ。
As she said that, Rosa grabbed one of the rabbits from Maria's hand. I cannot... I'm sad and pissed at the same time. I cannot cry, but I won't. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with my emotions right now. Then she shoved it in front of Maria's eyes, so she could see it very well. The cute rabbit holding a trumpet was a small doll, like a chess piece. She slowly lifted it in the air. Of course, Maria and Sakutaro's eyes also followed it. And then, with a speed that the eye couldn't follow, she smashed it against the wall. She could half imagined that the worst possible thing might happen. So she instantly realized what had been done. So Maria let out a short, desperate scream. Wow, and we have a picture of blood actually, what the fuck. It was in pieces. And then small and sturdy, but that had been enough to withstand her mother's facing rage.
ママの言うことをちゃんと聞かないから一つ壊れちゃったわ。今後ママの言うことを守らないたびにまた一つ壊すから
You
ね。
fucking piece of shit taking hostages now. What the actual fuck?
覚えておきなさい。
Okay. Rosa can be easily a culprit in Umineko. She's unstable. Like, she's fucking unstable.
あなた、そんなことするなんて母親ですか？そんなことしてお嬢さんが傷つかないと思ってるんですか？
マリアが傷つく。私も傷ついているのよ。私の傷は誰が責任取ってくれるのよ。誰が？
You started that! Shut up! I don't care if you're hurt. You started it. It's like entirely your fault. Like, I cannot blame Maria. I mean, I know that what Maria did was wrong. Okay? She disobeyed her mother and stuff. She's a kid, she should listen to her. But it's mainly Rosa's fault. I don't know, I just cannot force myself to blame Maria for this.
あんたは黙っててって言ってるでしょ。
やめてママ。悪いのはマリア。おばさんを怒らないで。
Wow, and Maria is actually blaming herself. As usual.
マリアは悪くないよ。僕が悪いの。マリアを怒らないで。うりゃうりゃうりゃうりゃうりゃ。
そのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろって言ったでしょ。大体ね、気持ち悪いのよ。ぬいぐるみがお友達ってあんた今年でいくつよ。
Wow.
何歳よ。 こんなの布と綿の気持ち悪い下手くそなぬいぐるみじゃない。
You made this.
こんなのしか友達いないのあんた。
Yeah. Because you don't fucking care. Maybe you care. But you don't. I don't fucking know.
こんな化け物のぬいぐるみとお友達ごっこしてる暇があったらちゃんとした人間の友達を作りなさいよ。なんであなたにはいつまでもお友達ができないのよ。サタンだからいつまでもクラスで変わり者扱いされてバカにされて、もうほんとしっかりしていい加減にして。
Just went for vacation for 3 days and don't give a fuck about Maria.
こんなぬいぐるみ遊びもう卒業しちゃってよ。
ウリュウリュウ。
だからそのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろって言ってるでしょ。
ママ返して。サク太郎返して。ウリュウウリュウウリュウウリュウ。
Mama grabbed hold of Sakutaro's head and took him from me. Then, she smashed him against the wall, over and over.
痛いよ痛いよ痛い痛い痛い痛い。
やめろっつってんのよ。そのぬいぐるみごっこをやめろっつってんでしょ。こんなぬいぐるみがあるからだからあんたはいつまでも友達を作らないのよ。
You made this fucking recently! That's not the case why she never can make any friends. You made it for her birthday. And it was this year. So what the fuck with the statement that you can never make any friends because of this?
だから一人だけクラスで浮いてておかしな子扱いされるんでしょうが。こんなぬいぐるみあげなきゃよかった。こんな気持ち悪いぬいぐるみあげなきゃよかった。やめてー。サク太郎
I don't know how to feel. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. What should I feel now? Mix of everything. Is this right? I'm sad, I'm in rage, I'm in like shock.
サク太郎はマリアのお友達なの。親友なの。
And the only one.
サク太郎さえいれば他には何もいらない。だから返して返して。
For some reason, my frantic request just added oil to the fire of Mama's anger. Mama pushed my arm aside as I tried to grab Sakutaro and snatch him back. And in a bizarre way, she stuck her fingernails on both hands deep into Sakutaro, twisting him. The red muffler, which I had carefully wrapped for him every day, came off and fell to the floor. Sakutaro, who had been so precious to me, was twisted, smashed, torn, and with fingernails so much. He was twisted painfully, his face curving, in sadness. And Mama's fingernails found a stitch on the neck and tore it with fingernails of both hands. She tore it apart. You piece of shit. In that instant, Sakutaro's yellow cloth and the cotton on his side burst apart. It looked almost like moist cotton candy.
竜太郎
The crumpled yellow cloth and the cotton candy flowing out were thrust right in front of my eyes. Then, from Maria's face, the evil being stated it clearly.
作太郎は死んでしまいました。
She's so Beatrice. She's so fucking Beatrice. I swear, like, holy shit! Yeah, you need to tell us right now. Wow, we got the fucking update on the Tiffany. What the fuck? Mabagagyuri Gyugyo, what? Kikuguki Kutaro. Wait, what? Sakuta. This is some kind of wordplay. I guess I can make words out of this? Sakutaro Taki. I don't know. Sakuta o Kupchita o this is Maria blabbling. She cannot like make words, I guess. She want to call him Sakutaro, but she cannot. Sakutaro, yeah, she have like tears in her like throat, mouth. Wow, everything is red. Lady Maria Wise heart, which was torn apart. This broken vessel can only be regenerated by the Meister, who created him. Rosa. Yeah. However, Rosa disposed of the vessel fragments, and even lost the pattern paper on top of that. His existence was denied by the Meister herself, so his resurrection is now impossible. The Meister died in 86. Wait, Rosa is actually dead? Rosa is not Beatrice? Wait, what? And any chance of his resurrection disappeared for all time. Even the Endless Witch Beatrice could not manage it. That's a new info. Oh my god, should I have like revisit my theory about episode 2 I'm making right now? I don't think I will, because
Maria マリア、泣くんでない。
ベアトリーチェ、ベアトリーチェ。
she can actually see Beatrice, like she can see Sakutaro, so is Beatrice also just the imagination of Maria?
作太郎は良き友人であった。
It's entirely possible.
そなたがそれを忘れぬ限り、常にそなたと共にある。だから泣くんでない。
生き返らせて。ベアとはいろんな魔法が使えるんだもんね。作太郎だって生き返らせられるよね。
それは無論作太郎がわらわの家具だったならそれもたやすい。しかし作太郎はそなたの家具だ。わらわにそれは難しい。
難しいってことは無理じゃないんだよね。生き返らせて。無限の魔法で生き返らせて。
実はな、 作太郎のよりしろはローザの手作りのぬいぐるみであったろう。そのローザが作太郎を否定した。母にその生を許されなかった命は存在できぬのだ。
Beatrice's words were feeble, because she knew that, no matter what the excuse, it wouldn't be enough to call Maria and make her accept it. But she had to communicate the painful truth to her disciple and close friend. She had to tell her that fact. That even with all her own power, even she couldn't revive Sakutaro.
そなたが作太郎の存在を強く信じる限り、その魂が消え去ることはない。だからマリア、どうか悲しむな。今もほら、すぐそこで作太郎が微笑んでいると信じるのだ。
作太郎を生き返らせてくれなきゃ。やだ。
諦めよ。作太郎を蘇らせる魔法はない。そしてそれでもなお作太郎がそなたの親友であり続けることを強く信じよ。その力が魔法となる。
そんなの魔法じゃない。魔法じゃない。
Maria? Is Maria just denying magic? Is this happening? And the teachings of Beatrice?
作太郎が生き返らなきゃ嫌だ。ママの手作りだからダメなの。どうしてママは作太郎を作ったの？マリアにプレゼントするためじゃないの？マリアのお友達にするためじゃないの？なのに、なんでママは自分で作って自分で壊したの？
That's so fucked up.
どうしてママは自分で産んで自分で壊そうとするの？わかんない。ママが憎いよ。ママが憎い。
Oh wow. And she's not telling them that she hates the evil witch. She actually said that she hates Mama. She means Rosa right now. Because we know Maria distinguished two of them.
悔しい。作太郎がそうされたようにママをねじり上げてやりたい。爪を立てて引き裂いて布地と綿にしてやりたい。
Wow. Maria.
悔しいよベアトリーチェ。作太郎。
From the darkness behind Maria's back, two massive jet black arms crept out, twisting around Maria as she sobbed in anger. Then massive fingernails stuck into Maria's chest and stomach. Maria could not see that, but Beata could. Anger and sadness, without any place to go, will tear you apart. Beata knew that. She could see that. Yes. In the end, those massive arms were Maria's own. Those fingernails slowly started to eat into her chest and stomach. With their immense size and strength, those arms could probably tear Maria into bits easily. But Maria herself couldn't notice. Drawing in sea of her own tears, she couldn't notice that her own arms were trying to tear apart her own chest.
悔しい。作太郎がどうしても生き返らせられないならマリアは復讐したい。
Wow. 9-year-old kid talking about revenge. on her mother. What is going on? There's no way Maria is real culprit, right? There's no way, right? She's too small, she cannot like plot something like this.
ママを同じ目に合わせてやりたい。サクタラと同じ目に合わせてやりたいの。
This is so wrong. I'm so conflicted in this episode.
ベアドリーチェ、そのための魔法を教えて。
What the fuck?
ママをやっつける魔法を教えて。
その言葉は本心か。
ママを殺す。
What the fuck?
殺してやる。あれはママじゃないよ。ママに取り付いた悪い魔女だ。ママの魔女を殺してやる。
よかろう。その力をそなたに与え、心美しきそなたが自らに引き裂かれるくらいならば、そなたにその苦しみを与えた心なき母こそがよほど引き裂かれるに値する。教えようぞ、魔女の世界の光さすことなき深淵の奥底を。
サクタロ、サクタロ。みんな嫌い嫌い、大嫌い。ママも嫌い、エンジェも嫌い。みんな大嫌い。
I did not expected Maria to change like that. And that's a past. That's a past before Okenjima happened. Is this... I mean, in this backstory we never saw Maria having this creepy laugh and creepy like smile that she had on Okenjima. Is this the beginning of the everything? What is this? Wow, and everything broke in her. Wow, everything shattered. "12 years later. 98. We're back to Angie. Holy shit, this episode. I'm saving now, and we are ending the episode. What is this? Such a good episode. I don't know, I don't know, I cannot speak about this episode. Not right now. I've spoken during it and I'm so conflicted, I don't know which emotion I should feel. All of them? Rage, sadness, disappointment, surprise? I don't know. Maybe next episode will be more happy. We're back to Angie. We'll see what happens. What happened to Maria after that? Did she just like broke and then she just shut down her emotions? And she hated Rosa inside of her heart all this time. Maybe she's just a kid. How can she... There's no way she's a main culprit on Umineko. I don't believe it because she's just too small. Like, kid cannot like... make something such sophisticated and on that big scale. And she would need like someone to work with, and she's not talking with anyone outside of Beatrice, which might be only her like imaginary. And she hates her mother at this point. So she wouldn't help her. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode, so yeah, I need a break. I need a break. Yeah. So yeah, once again, thank you for watching the episode. Thank you for being with me in these hard episodes. Thank you for your comments, for your support. And yeah, I will see you next one. So thank you once again. And for now, Pocket Watch is going out.